scoreboard crew that keeps they're really good about getting the jammers on the scoreboard. I've done both of these teams before, multiple times. The only weird one on here is that this first name, it's Adelaide or out. Like I would have written like Adelaide or out.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
And we are back.
Are you reading these?
Yeah, should be good. Do you want to do Jet or you want to do Chaos?
I can do Chaos. You do Jet.
Skating for Jet City in the blue, number 0, Harley Spin. 02, Gemma Rex. Number 3, Mary Contrary. 18, Mai Tai Smasha. Number 2, Simon LeBomb. Number 3, Chick Let's Rock. Number 40, Teeny Bopper. 47, Ida Later Out. 49, Assassin Kate. 5, Ivana Hercha. 51, Crash Smash'em. 594, Ruby Ruckus. 77, Jen Holt. 79, Molly Weasley. And 85, Gypsy Danger.
Quick side here, no. We got Whomping Willow out in the lead jam for Chaos Theory. But skating tonight for Chaos Theory, number 11, Calcu Slayer. Number 140, Smack You Sideways. Number 19, Chrissy Curb Stomp. Number 222, Shark Bait. Number 24, Just Mary. Number 32, Lois Slayin. Number 33, Candy Havoc. Number 37, Pippi Head Stomping. Number 5, Super Badass. Number 57, Torrid Effects. Number 8, Hallucination. Number 81, Total Shakedown. Number 82, The Warden. Number 83, Reckless Abandon. And number 86, The Challenge Train.
Shalane Train.
The Shalane Train.
And Whomping Willow picked up 3 points on that first jam. And Hydraulic Test is your lead jammer. Rock and Decker not far behind.
Chaos trying to get their pack situated. Jet, though, calling off that jam.
Two very quick jams to start this second bout.
Pippi head stomping for Chaos Theory.
And Crash Smash 'em for Jet. Both teams backing up to that Tonkin.com jammer line.
Crash Smash 'em getting sent back. Pippi head stomping, trying to spread that pack out and get around those last two blockers. Finding the room, making that lead jam move. Pippi head stomping, taking the lead.
Crash Smash 'em finds an outside lane, blows through.
Pippi head stomping out in front, calling off the jam. Four points on the board in that last jam.
Deb Counts Tabor, let Deb guide you home. Proud realtor sponsor the Rose City Rollers. Welcome to PDX.com.
Whomping Willow for Chaos.
Mary Contrary for Jet. Both jammers struggling against that back of that defense. Mary Contrary, though, finds some sort of hole.
Chaos trying to get their last blockers into that pack. Whopping Willow looking for some room on the outside. A nice cross cut across the inside of the track, keeping her free and clear from any blockage.
Mary Contrary took some big hits, but picked up 4 on that. Voodoo Donut, the magic is in the hole. Proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers and the Wheels of Justice.
In the hole.
Back on the line for Chaos, number 99, Rockin' Decker. And hydraulic test for Jet City. Rockin' Decker gets the lead jam call, but gets recycled all the way back.
Hydraulic test with tons of room on the track. Rockin' Decker breaking free of that pack, calling off the jam. No points for either jammer. We got a close game here, and we're seeing it being played real close.
I'm liking this so far.
Pippi head stomping on the line for Chaos.
51 crash smash him for Jet. Pippi takes the inside line, Crash takes the out, then they decide to switch.
Pippi head stomping was trying to push the entire Jet City pack all on her own there. She's getting knocked to the outside and having to reset.
Oh, Pippi head stomping, gets some momentum, uses it, takes that lead jam crown.
Crash smash him, finally breaking free of the pack. Not in that lead jam position, but she's going to be able to keep the pressure on Pippi head stomping. Pippi getting kicked back after trying to push through the pack, still picking up 3 points, but calling off the jam. A nice little strike for Chaos Theory.
We'd like to give a shout out to the Portland Mercury for being one of our sponsors. Whomping Willow pushing hard towards the front of the pack. Mary Contrary still stuck at the back. And as I say that, she just makes a liar out of me. And Mary Contrary is your lead jammer.
Chrissy curb stomp. Finally able to get that star in her helmet in that pivot position, but now she's making some room there. Not in that lead jam position, but she had just fought her way up through the ton of that pack, forcing Mary Contrary to call off that jam.
And Mary Contrary picks up 5, and we have a lead change. Score is now 11-10, or 3-2 if you're reading in binary. A little nerd humor there for you. Another familiar jammer mashup. Rockin' Decker tiptoeing along the inside line. Hydraulic Tess finding the penalty box on a back block.
Next 30 seconds is all open for Chaos Theory. Rockin' Deck getting dropped to her knees there is trying to comes around corner 3 and 4. Gonna get recycled behind her pack. Calling off the jam. That's going to leave Jet City's jammer locked in the penalty box for the start of this next one.
Very smart strategic call up there. .808, food's so good it straight broke them out. 2 locations, Burnside and Woodstock. And Pippi head stomping, pushing towards the front of that pack. Shoves aside the Jet City defense.
Out of the penalty box, hydraulic test. Getting a little jammer on jammer action there. Pippi head stomping. I don't think she was quite ready for that.
Hydraulic test was a little bit more than she was looking for, I think. But she's through, gets 4.
Seeing both packs get a little bit more concentrated on their opposing jammers here as Chaos getting a little bit spread out as they're trying to hold a hydraulic test in place. Pippi head stomping, trying to push the top of Jet City as far as she can. That pack is spread as thin as it can be. 5 points there for Pippi head stomping.
Took a long time to get through. Simon LeBon was hungry like a wolf for that.
Pippi calling off the jam.
And hydraulic test locked in the penalty box. Will be starting her 3rd jam in a row. 2nd jam from the penalty box. And looks like Whomping Willow will be taking the star for Chaos Theory.
That is a rough position to be in for any jammer. You know, after 1 jam, you're tired. 2 jams, you're real tired. 3 jams, she's going to have to be digging deep to bring that heat.
No question about that. Oh, here comes the offense. Looking to spring Whomping Willow. Oh, big recycle. Great agility by number 9 for Jet City.
Yeah, I was just looking. She's not on there. Jet City. I don't have her on here either.
All right, we have an attempted star pass.
Star fell, though. Hydraulic test having to pick it back up.
And hydraulic test is through on the initial.
Again, this is her 3rd consecutive jam in a row after 2 penalties, locking her into that jamming position.
But hydraulic test says, that's all right, I'll just get some points.
Chaos Theory starting to walk away a little bit on that scoreboard. They took full advantage of those 2 jams with hydraulic test being in that jamming position still. We're going to see here if Jet City can turn those numbers back around, though.
Lois Slane skating for Chaos Theory. And that is Crash Smash 'em for Jet. Bouncing around up at the front. And Crash Smash 'em is your lead jammer.
Lois Slane finally breaking out of that inside line, finding some room there. Jet City not in a position to give away any points. We just hear that call from the bench. Crash Smash 'em calling off the jam, not wanting to give away even 1 at this point, but picking up 3 of her own. I saw you over there, Icehole. Keep it going.
Next jam will start with a 3-2 pack advantage in Chaos Theory's favor. 0-3, Mary Contrary skating for Jet, up against Shark Bait for Chaos. Mary Contrary, inside edge, is your lead jammer.
Jet City with the afterburner set on full. Mary Contrary coming out like a rocket. Through that inside line one more time, calling off the jam. Strong play from Jet City, picking up 4 points. Jet City starting to reel back in Chaos Theory.
WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life. Crash smash him. Whomping Willow. Crash smash him. Finds the outside edge. Is your lead jammer.
Whomping Willow breaking out of that pack for Chaos Theory.
Crash smash him. Get some offensive help. Calls that jam.
Smack you sideways. Stopping that jam as she just knocks out the opposing jammer. That was the end of it right there.
It's been a really, really tight game. I mean, 25-33, 15 minutes in. I mean, just both teams playing great defense, not allowing big point scores. Which, of course, means the next jam will be a big point score because that's what happens when you talk about it.
Rock and Decker getting a nice little 1-2 step around you, and out in that lead jam position she goes.
Hydraulic Test looking to move to the front of the pack. Does. Shrugs off a big hit by Lois Slane.
Hydraulic Test back out on the track after we saw her spend so many jams and penalties. Back ready to give it more.
And did. Limited the damage to 2 points on that. A lot of hit it and quit it jams, too. No real long 2-minute jams.
Pippi head stomping for Chaos Theory.
Mary Contrary for Jet. Both jammers looking for any time kind of opening. And somehow Mary Contrary comes out of that scrum. Pippi head stomping, though, not far behind.
Pippi getting pulled down in the middle of that pack, barely getting up. Mary Contrary in through the middle and calling off the jam, picking up 2 points of her own. Just an 8-point difference in 3:30 about on that clock.
Crash, smash him in the blue. Whomping Willow in the neon yellowish.
Smack you sideways, getting taken down in the back. Slowing down a bit of the defense happening there for Chaos Theory. Crash smash him, taking full advantage.
Jet City. Oh, moving the pack. Big whip, but only can pick up, looks like 3.
Looking for an official review there from Chaos Theory. We will find out.
I have a mic down there, so
I can go.
Yeah, take the mic. Yep, that's the one. While we wait for the official deliberations, just a reminder, at the intermission there is merch over in the merch booths. There is snacks underneath the mezzanine.
So down here on the floor, what we got going on right now, Chaos Theory looking at an official review, trying to get a charging call, aka hitting a down skater. So that'd be a Jet City skater. So Jet City picking up a penalty. There's a charge call. That is going to send their jammer to the penalty box. Chaos Theory going to start this one with an advantage.
And looks like that will be sending us into halftime. So we will be back in just a few minutes. Score is Jet City 27, Chaos Theory 38.
We're not an official review.
There we go. Back in. Yeah.
was too loud.
I'm not sure how loud our mics are going to be.
Oh, we should be fine.
And we are back. We're back for the second half. Jet City 27, Chaos Theory 38.
Playing it tight and close to the chest.
We got shark bait. Starting for Chaos Theory. Jet City Jammer starting this in the box. And Sharkbait is your lead jammer.
Again, Jet City starting with that penalty after that official review with a charging call, hitting a skater that was already down. Crash smash him back out on the track for Jet City.
Taking some big hits from that Chaos Theory defense.
Sharkbait, though, just getting stuck in the top of that Jet City net. Finally finding some room, though.
And just 1 point for Chaos Theory. Great defense there by Jet to start with a 30-second penalty in the box and just hold that to 1 point for the whole jam.
Mary Contrary for Jet City.
Pippi head stomping for Chaos. Pippi working hard. Push to the front of the pack is your lead jammer.
Mary getting stuck on that outside. Finally getting some help from her teammates, though, making it out.
Pippi head stomping, grabs 4, calls that jam. And looks like this bout will continue to be a very close-knit affair.
Whopping Willow for Chaos Theory out around the outside, finding a clean open door and taking full advantage.
Hydraulic test, though, having to work a much harder road against
Smack.
Tight Chaos Theory defense.
Heavy hit on the outside of corner 3. Whopping Willow going down hard. Looks like she might have picked up a penalty in the process.
So this will be a power jam for Hydraulic Test, and this jam will go the full 2 minutes.
Smack You Sideways joining her jammer in the penalty box.
Hallucination. Great force out and recycle. Simon LeBomb blowing up that defense. And that is 5 in the air for Hydraulic Test.
Chaos Theory back to full strength. Whopping Willow breaking free of that pack, picking up 4 points. We are going to see this jam play the rest of the 30 seconds. 4 more points on the board for Chaos Theory. Four more. Once again, Whopping Willow got 12 points on the board for Chaos.
And both jammers screaming around for one more scoring pass.
Whopping Willow coming through with a killer run there.
And that is a 12-15 jam in Chaos Theory's favor. That's definitely the most points that we've seen in one jam so far, but wow, that was a close one. Crash smash him in the blue. Rock and Decker in the neon. Deadly Longlegs picks up a penalty, but that was enough to slow down Rock and Decker. But Rock and Decker recovers, is your lead jammer.
Crash smash him right on her tail. Rock and Decker calling off the jam. Not really feeling a jammer on jammer battle, it looked like there.
I think it was a smart move. You'll start the next jam with a 4-3 pack advantage. So, rather than run out the penalty for the other team, just call it and start it over. And we will be starting over with Mary Contrary in the blue, Pippi head stomping in the neon. And we have a timeout being called by Chaos Theory. Well, while we have a timeout, it's a great time to remind you that we do have a raffle going today. $1 gets you 1 ticket, $5 gets you 10 tickets, $20 gets you your height or the height of a tall friend. I suggest making friends with the refs. They tend to be tall, especially on skates.
Although there's one NSO that's not on skates, who I'm pretty sure is even taller than the refs on skates. So go make friends with him.
True. Very, very true.
I just, as you said that, I noticed him walking up behind Chris, and I'm like, Chris is huge.
Yeah.
And he's taller than Chris is without skates on. It's a big guy.
That is a very big deal.
Like the only pants he can wear are JNCOs. Still hanging out in a team timeout. 19-point difference. Chaos Theory in the lead. Such a tight game being played between these two teams. If you notice, though, that period clock still counting down with a timeout. That is one of the conditions for today's Pacific Northwest Pile-Up.
And we are back to the action. Just under 12 minutes left. Mary Contrary, Pippi head stomping. One skater each in that Bud Light penalty box. And Mary Contrary powers through for the lead jam.
Barry starting out right to work on that 19-point difference there. Pippi head stomping out of the penalty box, but if Mary Contrary can stack some on, keep Pippi off the scoreboard, that'll make all the difference.
Pippi head stomping, screaming in, picks up 1 point there. Great effort to snag that one. In a close game like this, every point matters.
But just a friendly reminder, this is all just for fun. There's no rankings going into today's games, and we're seeing a lot of first-time skaters on the track today. And even NSOs and skating officials as well. Some of them are here for training purposes as well to get some of that experience under their belt for this real deal. The Warden jamming for Chaos Theory. I think that's the first time we've seen the Warden in the jamming position this afternoon. Out in front, had that star in her hand. Lost that ability to be the lead jammer, but Crash Smash'em shut the door on that real quick.
Heads up play there by Crash Smash'em. Killer Burger, 5 minutes to burgers, beer, and bottomless fries. Killer Burger. Deadly Long Legs in the blue. Rock and Decker, though, quickly threw in the neon for lead.
Deadly Long Legs going to try to keep that distance close, but you can see Chaos Theory trying to get their pack situated. We got both packs moving real quick here. That is one of the most effective defensive strategies that a team can use that I've seen played on the floor. If they've got the weight to make the track move, then they can keep that pack moving fast. It is so hard to score points.
Definitely hard to score points if you can't catch the other skaters. Crash Smash and Pippi head stomping. Pippi head stomping stuck there at the back of the pack.
Crash Smash'em finally making her way up through the front, grabbing that lead jam position. Round the outside, Crash Smash'em taking 5. Pippi head stomping, hitting a bit of a roadblock there. Getting knocked to the inside line and not been able to get her initial pass.
Only 2 defenders for Jet City, but they are making it count.
5 more points. Crash Smash'em stacking them on.
Pippi head stomping, playing some defense. Crash Smash'em in for the 3rd scoring pass.
Jet City really reeling that scoreboard in here. Crash with a nice smooth slide out to the front and calling off that jam with style.
And oh look, we have a 2-point game.
It's like we just started and we're only going to play roller derby for 7 minutes. And one team only has a 2-point lead. We're basically just starting from the beginning again.
And now we have an official timeout. That's a taco timeout, courtesy of Porcano.
You say it's a taco timeout? Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Every official timeout is a taco timeout.
I'd be really curious to see what like Porcano and Taco Bells or Taco Times marketing people would say about that. They'd probably be like, oh, what?
And we are back to the action. Whomping Willow in the neon. Looks like Mary Contrary in the blue. Whomping Willow playing some defense to start this off. Mary Contrary says, all right, I'm out of here.
Exactly what Jet City was looking for. Grabbing that lead jam position at the very minimum. They will be in control of this jam.
And Whomping Willow with a track cut. Mary Contrary heading to the box too.
One jammer in, one jammer out. Mary Contrary will barely serve any time. Whomping Willow had just sat down. We're going to see this jam go the full 2 minutes. Smack you sideways, trying to get a big hit. Mary Contrary, though, able to come back in.
No pass, no penalty. Trades that point for just the momentum. Good move. Whomping Willow heading to the box on a forearm, but it already passed the star. Super Badass is your jammer of record now for Chaos Theory.
Super Badass trying to keep it on the inside of the track, getting knocked out though. Mary Contrary out in front, picking up 5 more, it looks like.
And the pack is thinning out. We got half a 6-pack in the Bud Light penalty box.
Smack you sideways, trying to get another chunk of Mary Contrary after that last pass.
And wow, the momentum has kind of shifted. We have a lead change as Jet City has now jumped to a 14-point lead with just about 3.5 minutes left.
If you've chosen your side by this point, make some noise for the team you support.
Make some noise for both teams. This has been a great bout.
Right out into the front, deadly long legs for Jet City. Grabbing that lead jam position. Rock and Decker trying to get around the back of that pack. Deadly long legs finding 5 more.
Rock and Decker, great footwork, great power.
Deadly long legs going to keep this pressure. Calling off that jam, not letting any points on the board for Chaos Theory. Wow, have we seen a change in momentum in these last few jams. Jet City just putting the hammer down.
Tonkin.com, the largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest, is only a click away at Tonkin.com.
Pippi head stomping for Chaos Theory.
Crash smashing for Jet. Crash gets lead jammer.
Crash. Tons of room in front of her to skate. Pippi head stomping, making her way out of the pack finally. Getting caught up in a little bit of that Jet City defense.
Crash smash him, calls that off. We'll have time for one more jam. And Jet will be going into this final jam with a 4-2 pack advantage.
One of the most interesting things about today's gameplay is we're noticing is there's not a lot of bench gameplay happening. Normally we would see timeouts being called right about now to extend that clock time just a little bit and allow those skaters to get on the track. But because the period clock doesn't stop for the timeout, that is not an option for these coaches. An immediate track cut going to Rock and Decker.
Mary Contrary with a power jam now. Grabs that lead jam.
Mary Contrary's only got one thing to do now, and that's to keep herself out of the penalty box.
How crazy would it be if we had a flip over in this jam? I don't think it's gonna happen.
And Mary Contrary with a call off.
Taking it right to the very end, and Jet City pushing hard. Those last few jams from Jet City and that change of momentum just shows what you can do when you really dig in.
And we are waiting for the final on this.